Keep up with your ninja skills, guys. We need to cut our aluminum flashing for the sides of the heater and the top. This is 10-inch flashing. You want to have about a ½ inch overhang at the bottom so water can roll off. This piece is the length of your side plus a ½ inch. This will make both sides. Alright, I went ahead and flipped over my flashing so I could do the marking and the cutting on the side that's not going to show. I want the black side to show. I went ahead and marked a center line from end to end. I used the bending tool to go and bend up the factory edge on both sides. You'll start at the end, and you want to make sure you put pressure down on your workbench as you're bending it up. And your first entire bend down will only be about 45 degrees, and then you'll bend it just slightly beyond straight up and down, slightly beyond 90 degrees. And I'll show you right here. See how it's bent slightly beyond 90? That'll help it be flat when we push it up against the glass, because that's going to cover the edge of the glass. And now we'll cut down the center. Now for the piece for the top of the box, we're going to go ahead and go 2 1/4 inches wider than the top of the box. She's a good kitty. Yeah. Alright, using your bender, you're going to slide your flashing in there. You just mark there. That way. Same at this end. And then you're going to take and cut all the way up to that line right there.
Galaxy Groove Radio here. How you doing, Wastelanders? It's around -67 today. Just enough to keep those rad scorpions frozen solid. Great day to finally go check that mailbox.
Good luck.
From the door to the mailbox I go. Snow up to my knees and the wind does blow. Radiation tickles veins off of my shoe, but I've got a letter and nothing else to do. Hey, 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 oh what a day. Socks on my hands and a grin ear to ear. Next door's just rubble, but I don't shed a tear. Frozen fallout sprinkles like Howard sugar snow. Ain't found my neighbor, but I'm ready to go. Mail might be empty, but hope's in my stride. I'm counting my steps till Joe's miles are fried. From the door to the mailbox I go. Snow up to my knees and the wind does blow. Radiation tickles, paint peels off my shoe, but I got a letter and nothing else to do. Hey, hey, oh what a day. Today I wave to the crows perched high on the wire. Nuclear icicles drip, but my spirits won't tire. My shoes might be hissing, my hair's gone askew, but every small blizzard just freshens the view. From the door to the mailbox I go, got my lucky cap with a patch on the bow. If the world's gone sideways, nobody told me. I'm off for that letter with glee and with glee. Hey, 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 what a day today.
Give these tabs a little bit of angle cut here. That way when we fold that down, the corners won't show. All right, time to put the trim on. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this solar panel. So my trim is held up by the hinge a little bit, so I'm going to cut a little notch so it can go all the way back, and this can be shoved against the glass real hard. That'll help flatten out the trim. Cutting into it a little bit. Then I can bend that outward. Do that at the bottom too. Just take and you bend that out. All right, I've got my trim flush with the top, and it overhangs at the bottom a little bit, but that's the way we want it. Go ahead and push in right here, and then we'll put a screw like right here, but make sure you push in because you want to flatten that front out. This is right about in the middle. All right, I've got one in the middle, one in the bottom. Don't put one in at the top yet. Go ahead and repeat the process for the other side's trim. Highly recommend you guys get one of these tool bags. They're very handy. Now you're going to go ahead and place your cap piece on top, and the fold in the front will go on the top of the black, and the fold in the back will go behind it. All right, then you go ahead and put a screw in right here, and make sure you push in on the front right here while you're driving that screw in so everything will stay nice and flush. All right, let's build the cover for it. I've got corrugated metal. This is 36 inches wide, and it happens to be the same color as my roof. It's some leftover piece, so it'll look good on the side of the house. What do you think, Ruger? Yeah? So my heater is 74 inches tall, and so I'm going to cut it at about 78 inches long.
Nothing's wrong in the wasteland, honey. Walking proud and feeling sunny. What's a mutant? Just a funny guy. Step on glass, I wave hello high. Oh la la, oh la la. I got my power armor on. Stroll past COOLS in a busted mall. Ceiling drops, I don't look up at all. Super mutants guard the gate. I moonwalk by, they hesitate. Spin through farms where corn glows bright. Two-headed cows hum soft at night. Deathclaw naps by the welcome sign. I tiptoe past, still feeling fine. Skip a bridge with boards gone thin. Splash, shake, laugh, then twirl again. If it's dangerous, I don't mind. Already left my fears behind. Nothing's wrong in the wasteland, honey. Walking proud and feeling sunny. World can buzz and crack and sway. I just dance my way. Opala, opale. Free at last, I float away. If the road breaks, I don't slow. Steel boots know just where to go.
Tired of bullets ruining your day? Sick of claws, radiation, and that one neighbor who keeps borrowing ammo and never giving it back? Then step right up, survivor, because Power Armor is here to hug the apocalypse right back. Power Armor, because flesh is a terrible building material.
Oh, la lay. Power Armor saves the day.
Go ahead and screw your solar panel back in and snug it down real good. All right, I've got my 4 brackets screwed in. I determined where they went on this side, and then I use those measurements to mark over here and then screw these brackets in. Now that I have all 4 side brackets in, I'm going to hold this up to the top, and then I'm going to mark where each bracket is on the edge. Go ahead and mark where the top 2 brackets are, and we'll go ahead and cut that out. Just send them back and forth a bunch of times and they'll pop off. You don't have to cut across. Loosen this top right bracket just enough to where you can slide the metal into it. Like that. And then you can go ahead and tighten that one back down. On the left side, you'll remove the bracket entirely. On this side, I went ahead and removed the bracket. Now that I've got the sheet metal planted up against there, I can put that bracket back on and screw it down. Now you'll do the same process across the bottom, except you're going to leave the panel in place. Across the top, what you want to do is you want to take 2 brackets across the top. 1 rib in either side, and you want to push it up tight against the metal and screw it down in the top. You can see how I just trimmed enough metal back to where there's a good bit of pressure being put on the metal by that bracket. I just got to wash that dirt off from there. I like to lay mine on the ground to reflect extra light up onto the heater. You don't have to. You can also use mirrors. More about that later. You can either remove the brackets and put them away and reinstall the screws snugly, or like I'm doing here is reinstall the screws over the bracket, which I like. It creates a better seal. How the solar heater is actually a passive cooler is for the summer. It is 1.72 meters squared, which is 1700 watts of sunlight. And with a cover on, preventing that 1700 watts of sunlight from hitting your wall and transferring the heat indoors. And you could expect the cover to almost double the lifespan of your heater. So one reason why you might not want to use mirrors on the ground to reflect extra sunlight is because in the morning and the evening, it can reflect extra sunlight onto your siding and wear it out quicker. So it's up to you, but it can add quite a bit of heat to your heater if you want to do that.
I just dance my way. Oh la la, oh la lay. Power armor saves the day.